our national anthem.
The Eagan Wildcats, who are 6-4 on the year, taking on the Prior Lake Lakers, who are 7-1-0. The Wildcats will be tasked with trying to slow down Prior Lake junior Dawson Garcia tonight.
Very, very strong prospect on the year. He's looking to improve coming into his junior season alongside his fellow big man, Robert Jones, both D1 prospects.
Garcia is currently ranked number 32 in the 2020 class. Now the Wildcats' leading scorer on the year has been Kurt Olhus. He's averaging right around 20 points per game.
Contrasting, we have Dawson Garcia leading the Lakers. He's been very, very powerful on their cutting offense, as well as showing a lot of improvement in his jump shot. Looks like he's scoring 29.2 points per game, which is well ahead of Robert Jones in second place at 13.1.
And the Cats have started out this year quite well, 6-4, which is surprising to many.
Especially compared to last year, yes.
Prior Lake's right back where they were at 7-1, near the top of the standings.
Prior Lake is also undefeated in their conference game so far at 4-0, looking to improve today, but the Wildcats are looking to disrupt that. Looks like the Wildcats are going to be without their captain Ben Kazemzak tonight for unknown reasons, but hopefully he's doing all right and they'll be able to fill up his spot in the lineup and in the offense and see how we can do today.
And they were planning on having Kazemzak take on Garcia on the defensive side. Interesting to see what they're going to be doing now.
Looks like they might try to do a switch off between Casanova, Hillisine perhaps.
Maybe even Verbeck at times.
Looks like the Cats are going to start pretty small today, with their big man Aiden Schmidt holding down the middle.
Yeah, are the Cats going to try to play this game? Are they going to try to speed up the pace, you think, or you just think they're going to try to slow down?
From my experience, they like to try and get the other team to the point where they're the ones making the mistakes, not the home team, the Wildcats here. So they'll try to push the pace if they feel like they need to. we wrap up the intros here, we're looking to see what strategies the Wildcats may take to try and slow down this Prior Lake offense. Looks like the Cats are going to start so small they're not even going to put in Aiden Schmidt to start off the game.
They'll just give away the tip on this one, too.
It's a very bold choice, very bold choice. Cats are a smaller team this year. Looking to play that small ball, run and gun offense. Hopefully that pays off for them against these twin titans in the middle here with Garcia and Jones.
Hillshine's going to come out with the tip.
It's about a 12-inch height difference on this tip-off here. And knowing Jack personally, I doubt he'll be able to make up with the vertical. Nothing against him. We'll see how this goes.
And they're coming out in a defensive tip.
Looks like we're off.
Oh, he got it!
Hillshine with the tip. Very, very impressive.
And O'Malley's going to start off the offense. Going to pass it over to Olhus. O'Malley drives, kicks it over to Casanova. House fumbles the pass. We got Olhus back on top.
Cats are known for their very fast rotations, trying to get space for these shooters.
O'Malley beat three. Did not get rim, and the chance of the Prior Lake fans yelling air ball
it's a tough start.
immediately arise.
Garcia
going to start off as point for Prior Lake. Going to kick it over to Mullins.
Full skip.
Garcia and Neeson. Neeson's going to miss his shot.
Looks
An
like
offensive board by the Lakers.
Ooh. All right.
A tie up down right by the basket.
Foul's going to be on Cam House. Robert Jones's free throw has been a question over the years, but it looks like he's improved in recent seasons, so we'll see. That's a good start, 1 for 1.
He had like 4 out that time. On the right.
Finished off 1 for 2. Good box out down low with Jack Hillshine putting in the work.
O'Malley's gonna. It looks like the Lakers are coming out in a 3-2 zone with Jones on top. House with a corner 3, just short. Rebound by Jones, and he's gonna bring the ball up. Gonna pass it over to Mullins.
Don't see a lot with the big men in high schools putting the ball up the way that Garcia and Jones both like to.
Garcia hits the 3. And they're gonna stay in that zone. Looks like the Cats are going to try to stay in a 1-3-1, trying to isolate the corner there.
Hillshine holding his ground, got a foul called on Garcia there.
I think that's what the Cats are really going to try to do, is try to get some of their better players in foul trouble here.
They look to stay scrappy and see if they can make up for that height difference.
2-3 zone here by Prior Lake on the inbound.
Inbounds play botched by the Wildcats, heading down the other way now.
And it's going to be tipped off House.
Same
Garcia.
spot on the floor for Garcia as last time.
And another offensive board. The Cats just aren't seeming to be able to push out the big guys, Prior Lake down low. And a 3.
Colin O'Connor with a 3. Score is currently 7-0. See if the Wildcats can get something on the board here.
Cats seem like they're bouncing, not really bouncing the floor right now. They got 5 guys on the left side of the floor. Not really what you want to do against a zone where you want to space everything out.
They're looking to get the shots for Kurt Olahus and Cam House in the middle. Both very strong
Another
shooters.
One from House and another air ball.
And as you hear the chanting, not quite so good that time.
Mullins bringing it up. Over to O'Connor. Little skip pass here. Neeson up top. Gonna swing it over to Garcia. Lakers are moving the ball here pretty well. Another 3 by O'Connor. And the Cats Hillshine comes up with the board. Moving in transition over to House. O'Hughes here on the wings, gonna dump it to the short corner to Hillshine.
And inside of Casanova.
O'Malley for 3. Nope.
Not quite there. Cats are looking to hustle back, stop the break. Garcia in the middle.
Cats just can't seem to make any of their baskets fall.
Very, very strong defense with the undersized lineup here.
Cats really tried to poke away the ball when Garcia tries to take that dribble.
Especially against Jones, they're going to look to exploit that ball handling if they can. Here's Garcia up on top. Over to Mullins for 3. Got it. Very good shot. Number 2, Sam Neeson.
And a timeout for the Wildcats after the Lakers start on a 10-0 run. Cats just can't seem to make their shots to fall.
And I don't feel like it's a lineup issue. The small ball lineup was an interesting choice, but it seemed to work out so far. What I think needs to happen is they need to calm down on offense, get their spacing, and make some plays.
No, they've had 4 great shots on the perimeter. You'd like to see them try to force the ball inside a little more, especially on this 3-2 zone. The backside there is going to have some openings.
Possible substitution for Aiden Schmidt would give you a little more force inside, see if that can help open up those outside shots.
Yeah, but it just comes down to making your shots, force them to come out on shooters, and maybe the inside will open up then.
Once we get Cam House, Jack Carlson warmed up from 3, hopefully that'll help close the gap for us.
And O'Malley's 0 for 2. He's currently in the top 5 for the Cats in scoring, averaging 9.5 points per game.
Also nice to see Prior Lake, on the other hand, is distributing their scoring pretty well. 3 points from Garcia, as well as number 12, who is Colin O'Connor, is also showing some strong offense.
Now they're coming out in a 2-3 zone. And the Cats are going to go back into their 1-3-1. Trying to work it into Casanova on the
We're out with the
elbow.
same starting lineup as we began with. That's O'Malley, Olahuse, Casanova, House, and Hillshine.
O'Malley's going up. O'Hughes is going up into the Giants. He's not going to make that one. Jones bring the ball up again.
That's what you look for when Jones is carrying the ball up, to try and exploit that. See if you can get him messed up on the ball handling. They just called him for a carry there. Got our first substitutions, Jack Carlson and Matt Vubeck coming into the game for Finn O'Malley and Cam House.
Cam House and Casanova. I think O'Malley's staying.
Correct. Vubeck looks to be working the short corner, help get those shooters open, but what they really need is a little penetration, get some feet in the paint.
Carlson up top. He's going to throw it into O'Malley. O'Hughes on the elbow, excuse me.
Good hands by number 5.
Stolen by, stolen by Mullins. Stolen right back by Carlson. He's going to get called for a carry right around midcourt.
It's unusual for Jack Carlson. He's a very strong ball handler. Looks like the ref was paying attention.
And Jake Veldman is coming in for the Lakers. And
Neeson starts the play here. They're looking to work Garcia and Jones in their 1-2 inside, get those big men really working on the undersized Wildcats.
They got a mismatch here with Hillsham on Garcia.
Hillshine's willing to put in the work. There we go.
Offensive foul.
Number 2 offensive foul when it comes to Garcia there. Hillshine's always willing to put in the work there.
Now that's 2 on Garcia already. Only a few minutes into the game, so maybe that'll have an effect later.
Let's see what the Wildcats are able to do on offense. Loose ball.
Verbeck's going to get, defense is going to collapse on Verbeck there. It's going to be kicked off Prior Lake. See what the Wildcats do here with their inbounds play.
This is their classic line play. There should be somebody coming down the line here.
Carlson.
Good look for Jack Carlson.
Going to get the pump fake.
Tipped off White.
It's going to stay Cats ball.
Another version of their line play, looking to get those shooters open on the outside.
Carlson's up top. He's going to swing it over to Verbeck.
Another rotation coming here. Cats are making an effort to get some penetration, get some looks inside, but it just don't seem to be falling.
And it's going to be an offensive foul on Verbeck. He pushed Garcia a little bit there, trying to get position down low. It's his first of the game.
It's the second Eagan foul as well.
And the Prior Lakers are going to be picked up half court, right at the half court line.
These Wildcats are looking to be pests when it comes to the Lakers getting their shots here.
Veldman for 3, another one for the Lakers.
Very good look for Veldman.
I mean, the Lakers are just hitting their open shots right now. The Cats aren't getting the same opportunities on the offensive end.
Looks like Hillshine coming in the corner, looks to feed it in. Cats
Verbeck finds a cutting O'Malley and a block by O'Connor.
Hillshine with the offensive rebound though, always keeping the play alive.
Here's Carlson outside again.
Look for the Wildcats to use a screen to open up one of their shooters here in the next couple seconds. Hillshine coming toward the corner. Matt slips it. Verbeck finding O'Malley up at 3 here.
O'Malley off the back rim
Just
again.
didn't quite hit it, but he did hustle back, make sure to stop that that fast break. Although O'Connor seems to find his way in.
And that's not going to count.
Put back dunk, very impressive, but after the whistle.
Verbeck seems a little surprised on that one by the look on his
I
face.
can't imagine he hasn't seen it before.
And O'Connor again.
Got O'Connor on the line.
He's got 3 points so far. And the opening basket for the Lakers. House and Davis are going to come in for O'Malley and Hillshine. Wildcats are still looking to try to get on the scoreboard.
Lakers making a substitution here, pulling out O'Connor, putting in Kyle McCullough.
Olhus, the Cats' leading scorer, still looking to get some opportunities here. Looks like the Lakers are doing a good job of shutting them down.
Wildcats are still in their scoring drought, looking to find something from short corner. All right, I've called another timeout, see if they can get organized here.
What do you think is really happening on the offensive end for the Wildcats?
I think they're playing under the expectation that they won't be able to score, rather than just taking what they can get, hitting those open shots, taking the extra pass, see if they can really squeeze those cuts through the middle, which is what they tend to look to do. But so far this game has been really stagnant, not seeing a lot of movement.
I think the Cats they're just trying to run the same corner play over and over again.
They are.
I don't know how well that's working for them. And the Lakers are just collapsing as soon as they get the ball inside. So you can't really take a dribble, you can't really make a move.
Should look to fake passes, look for the rotations, and see what kind of movement you can really make those Lakers defense try and do.
Yeah, I like the movement that the Cats are having. They're cutting after they're passing a lot, but we're just not making shots, and that's why we have a 15-point Laker lead right now.
Looks like we might see Carson Show coming in here, number 41, as the next big man. And actually, they sent him back down, putting Jones and Garcia again, keep them warm.
It's going to be the same lineup here for both teams.
Notably, Sam Davis for the Eagan Wildcats was added in at one point, looking to get that offense warmed up. He's always been an electric scorer. See if he can get something started for the Cats here.
Oh, he's just going to catch a lob pass outside on the inbound.
Looking to avoid these dead balls. Don't want to lose their dribble too early.
Carlson
Very good rotation for the Cats this time around.
Prior Lake student still letting him know that he airballed a shot early in the game.
He did indeed. A lot of energy coming from the away fans, surprisingly. Not a ton coming from the Eagan fans across the court.
Prior Lake fans almost outnumbering Cats fans on this away game for them.
Cats looking to make any kind of move here, try and get some points on the board, and work on defense, see what happens. Good look for Jack Carlson. Hits the three.
And the Cats are on the board.
All right, now they got to look to stop these big man, this give and go kind of action they'd like to run from up top.
Verbeck and Jones look like they have
good rotation from Olahuse. Yeah. Called Jack Carlson on a hold on Garcia there.
Jake.
That's his first of the game. Cats third of the half. Seems like Coach Peltier for the Wildcats is not a fan of that call.
Very, very mismatched position. Should be happy that the basket didn't come out of it. With the shortest player on the team, Jack Carlson, sitting about a solid 5'6", guarding the 6'10", Dawson Garcia. Looks like a lob up top. Looking to find a shooter on the outside.
Veldman's going to pass it over to Neeson.
Verbeck doing an excellent job helping backside.
With the steal.
Foul.
It's a foul.
Foul number 20, Kyle McCullum.
His first of the game. Third of the half for the Lakers. Oh, he's going to bring the ball up.
10 minutes remaining in the half. Wildcats down by 12. Looking to get more points on the board, keep getting those stops on defense. Interestingly, we're seeing Jones up top in their zone.
I think they really want to try to get his length, pick off some passes.
He's shown some pretty intense improvement in his agility and his comfortability playing on different spots on the floor from last year.
And a foul there on Verbeck, his second of the game.
Illegal screen looking to get one of those shooters open. With O'Malley, Casanova, Hillesheim, and Carlson in the game, they're looking to hard-nose their way through this defense. Long toss to Jones on the other end. Very strong defense from Casanova.
But the Cats get back. Stop the Laker transition. O'Malley over on the wing.
He's got to keep his hands out. He's going to get too many fouls. He's known to get a little too aggressive, and if the refs start looking for that, it's going to be bad news.
Neeson for another three. He has another.
Very solid shot.
His second three of the game.
It's a clean stroke. Need to disrupt that kind of thing if you're from Eagan's bench here. Pass lost inside.
Cats try to get the high-low there. Once again, Laker defense is collapsing.
Ball's back with Neeson, looking to cuts. Open out inside, but an easy bucket for Garcia. Putting him at 5 points.
The 20-3 lead. Davis outside. Nope.
Great offensive board for Finn O'Malley.
It looks like Veldman had position on him there, but just long bounce. Long shots are going to give you long rebounds.
Tough look, tough look. Clear path foul.
And Carlson's going to stop Jones there. Try to limit the easy basket. It's going to be his second of the game.
Probably helped out morale quite a bit, given that we didn't see anything too fancy from Jones on the other end there. Looks like number 41, Carson Scholar's been subbed in.
And Garcia is going to take a breather.
Olahuse back in here for Jack Carlson.
And Mullins is going to be back in for the Lakers. Cats once again trying to bring up some full court pressure to pick up the speed.
Looking to add some serious disarray in the Lakers offense here, but ended up with just getting a foul.
It's going to be a foul on number 12, Luke Casanova. That's his first.
7th team foul. They're in the bonus now. Just a tough place to be. 8 minutes left in the first half here.
And O'Connor's going to come in here for the Lakers. He's going to take out Sam Neeson.
Another free throw coming up for Jones. There it is. Jones sitting at 3 points now.
He's made all of his free throws. But
much improved on that front. These Prior Lake fans are relentless.
Swinging over to O'Malley. Jones out of position there, trying to pick off the pass.
Good find.
Casanova
good
down
look,
to Olhus in the short corner.
Doesn't look like it's going to turn into much here. Until they can get those shooters open, get a little more regular rotation. Ken House hits an off rhythm 3 though, quite good. Looking to keep the hands off, limit those fouls so they can stay out of the bonus, or the double bonus that is.
The Cats seem like they're making their shots, they're just not getting opportunities with fouls on the offensive end and turnovers in the last few possessions.
Done a great job of keeping Prior Lake out of their rhythm though. If they get too comfortable, they might find themselves behind even further.
It's going to be Jones up top. He's going to be passing it over to.
Lot of time for Jones to hit that corner elbow jumper.
Deep 2 right there.
Very impressive shot to make, given that he was pivoting for her 20 seconds before that. Good entry pass from House. Looks like Casanova may have caught an elbow. Pressure coming into the corner from the Lakers.
O'Malley with a corner 3. Nope. O'Malley's starting off the game cold.
Very cold, 0 for 5, I think. Another look up top for 41 here. That's Carson Scholler. He's been known to hit a 3 or 2, but that one looks pretty off.
I think the Cats will live within beating them with deep 3s.
Looks like we have Garcia looking to sub back in here in a moment.
Casanova down low. He's going to throw it over to Hillsheim. Hillsheim for 3.
Very
Got
good
another
shot. Wildcats have done the entirety of their scoring off 3-pointers on the left side here. Hillsheim just hitting the 3rd one. Foul down low. Fouls on Jack Hillsheim, his first foul of the game.
8th for the Wildcats, so not quite in double bonus.
But they need to watch that count, keep it stagnant for a little while, because getting the double bonus in the first half here is going to be dangerous to try and have any hope of coming back after halftime. Good rebound for Finn O'Malley, crashing on that one.
O'Malley's going to bring the ball up, swing it over to House.
Entry pass to Kurt Olahuse. Lots of space, needs to find Hillsheim in the other corner. Another air ball from that corner. Seems to be a little. There we go. Ball thrown out of bounds.
Going to be a tough pass there for Veldman. Good defense by the Wildcats there. And Garcia's going to come in and take Jones' spot. Looks like they're going to want to try to leave one of those 2 in the game at all times. And Garcia's going to be playing the top now in that 3-2 zone.
Still have that length. Luckily, the Lakers are deep enough with that forward position that they're able to keep a talented player up top the whole time.
Keep the fresh legs rotating in.
House with a great look from 3 is going to come up a little short though. Foul count down low on Casanova. That'll be his 2nd, I believe.
And Schmidt's finally making an appearance.
We'll see the absence
big guy.
Aiden, the Scotsman Schmidt, as they call him.
And it's a bonus, so it's going to be 2.
We're sitting at 9 fouls.
1 and 1 for Connor O'Connor.
1 and 1 for Connor O'Connor.
He's going to hit the first. The Lakers still sitting on a healthy lead here.
14 points. score is currently 9-26. Lakers lead the Wildcats at home here. Looking to find a shot here in the corner, but Finn O'Malley from up top. Aiden Schmidt with a wonderful board and draws the foul.
Foul on Carson Schuler, his first of the game. The Cats are finally going to get some free throws. It's been all threes for them so far.
As indeed. Aiden Schmidt's a very reliable free throw shooter. Look for him to knock at least one of these down. Hopefully break double figures here. There it is. 10-26, Eagan is behind a solid 16 points. Looking to make that up here in the rest of the half, hopefully.
With the Cats, they're a three-point shooting team. You make a few threes.
And having Aiden back in the middle here is going to be a big difference for them.
The Cats are still trying to apply that full court pressure. Seems like, oh, no, just a switch.
Looks like he got around it here. Number 2
Sam Neeson. Over to Garcia on the wing. O'Connor, Schuler.
Getting very aggressive down low. Schmidt with the ball.
With the steal.
Skip it over to Cam House on the other side here. Cats have had a lot of luck shooting from the left side of the three-point line. On the right, it's been very cold, so we'll see if they are able to balance that out or just keep going to their other corner here.
Hillshine
feeds it into the short corner.
Over to Olhus.
Short three for Olhus, didn't quite make it. Floater over Garcia and one.
And the Cats' leading scorers on the board. That's why they say always follow your shot.
Was able to get that offensive rebound, finish it off strong.
And that's one of the real weaknesses of those 3-2 zones is it's tough to find someone to get a body on and box out.
Especially on a team like Prior Lake that looks to get that break started early. Looks like Jones is subbing in here for Schiller. Oh, for Garcia, actually.
He's got 3, I believe now.
Eagan bench is not falling asleep over there. They're staying engaged, cheering their team on even with this 13-point deficit. Olhus missed the free throw, but Cats are looking to stop this break.
House is going to pick up Mullins. He's going to fumble the ball a little bit there.
Finds an easy shot. Need to get that rebound, though. Aiden Schmidt fighting.
Schmidt getting down on the ground.
Recover.
Coach Peltier loves that. And O'Malley with the defensive board.
Energy is definitely picking up for the Wildcats here. They're starting to find their groove. Hopefully they'll be able to make up some of this deficit.
House thought about it there for a minute.
I'd love to see some guard-to-guard screening, something horizontal, a little less corner, a little more top of the key. Cats need to move their feet when they're in that break there. Saw Olahue standing flat-footed and trying to make that stop.
O'Malley's going to start off with the point.
Wildcats down 15 here. Really need to get something started consistently rather than just the 1 or 2 threes they found.
And O'Malley, he's one of their leading scorers. He started off
very good shot from Cam House here. Another 3, but that time from the right corner that they've been waiting for.
And a great transition.
The other end, Jones putting it right through. Questionable no call on that as well.
Well, he's taking his time up top. He's going to swing it over to House.
I'd love to see Hillsheim catch a break here and put in Verbeck in that same spot, see if he can make anything happen in there. Tough drive, got foul drawn, looks to be on number 21, Robert Jones.
And it looks like Olhus is starting to get going here for the Wildcats.
Can't help but wonder what kind of balance having Ben Kazemzak here would give the Wildcats, as he tends to be a very good cut, drive, pass player. Plays a lot in the paint, but able to get some space, and that's exactly what the Wildcats are looking for right now, so we're just hoping somebody's able to step up here.
And Jake Veldman's going to come in here for Carson Schuler. And now the Lakers seem like they're going small to match the Wildcats here.
Sticking with the 2 big men, Schmidt on the Wildcats and Jones on the Lakers here. Kurt Olahue hitting a free throw that makes it 30-17. Prior Lake up by a solid 13 points here. Very tough transition defense coming from the Wildcats, something you like to see. Over the back.
And the Cats want an over the back call there. It kind of looked like it, really.
Probably a little bit of leniency for the scrum, I guess. Schmidt doing an excellent job holding down Jones up top there.
The Cats fans want a 5-second call. They thought Jones was holding the ball for a little bit too long there.
To keep the hands up, be active in the passing lanes because this energy is the only thing that Eagan's really feeding off right now. Missed 3, but need that rebound. Sam Davis pulls it down. Cam House pushing the break to Luke Casanova. Needs to take a second there. Understandable. Olahuse for 3. Got tipped.
Great job of running in transition there, but Prior Lake just got out to the defense there. Can go too quick.
Prior Lake getting
O'Connor.
a lot of good looks, and that's if I do say so, a flop. But
I thought there was a little bump on the arm there, but he kind of sold it there. The extra little
James
fall.
Harden-esque, if we will. Colin O'Connor about to put up the next 2 free throws. Very solid so far. O'Connor's put up 9 points in the game so far. 8 points, looking to make it 9 with this free throw, actually.
He's currently the leading scorer for the Lakers.
Tied with Garcia. Now he's the leading scorer.
Gonna miss his last free throw there, and O'Malley's gonna bring it up. Swing over to
Olahuse with an
Olahuse.
open look from 3. Didn't quite get there, but Schmidt's inside to at least battle the rebound. Looks like he drew a foul.
There's another foul on the Prior Lake.
Aiden's been giving quite a bit of energy to this team, looking to continue to fight down low. Jones picked up a second foul there, which is good to see for the Wildcats, but the Lakers are hoping to keep those big men out of foul trouble.
We were talking about him before the game, like how are the Cats going to use Schmidt as the biggest guy?
I was very surprised that they didn't start off with Aiden in the lineup, as I think he started every game this year so far, but seeing him in this role is very interesting because he's been able to adapt and pick up on the energy that the team needs while still hard-nosed fighting down low. Makes his first shot there, first free throw.
Now both teams are in the bonus. Well, the Lakers are in the double bonus, so they get 2 free throws.
Wildcats have been very cognizant of looking to limit that break for Prior Lake, keeping a guard back at all times. Jones up top here, top of the key. Unlikely to shoot that. Like to see Schmidt give him a little more room. Ooh.
Neeson's getting trapped up top.
The Wildcats threw out
You're going to get a timeout by the Lakers.
What looks like they're switching into with their newfound energy is their hard hedge defense, so any kind of screen is going to get attacked pretty aggressively here.
And you're seeing the Cats as the Lakers are bringing the ball up the floor. The Cats are trying to collapse. Get 2 guys on them.
Yeah, I think they're looking to increase the chaos, see if they can grab any of that loose ball, see if they can make anything out of it at the very least.
And one thing that's starting to hurt Prior Lake is their fouls.
Yeah, they've been caught a couple of times on offense, being a little too aggressive on this hedging of the screens, knocking Hillesheim over one time and catching another one from Garcia, who's drawn both of his fouls.
Garcia's got 3, Jones has got 2, and those are 2 of the best players there for the Lakers.
If I'm Prior Lake, I'd love to see the team cool off just a little. Got a little action from the fans here. Intriguing timeout break there.
Cats are going to come out in half-court pressure here. O'Malley's going to chase the inbounds pass. He's on number 2, Sam Neeson.
Look for the Cats to hedge hard here off screens. Really looking to shut down. Ooh, off-balance jumper. Really impressive shot from number 2.
It's a tough
Neeson
shot.
There.
You kind of just got to live with some of those.
He's now Prior Lake's leading scorer with 10 points. Good find. After the whistle block for Jones there.
Well, that shot didn't count.
Foul's on 12, call it count. Jones has a habit of making the highlight plays when they don't count, but let's see if he's able to pick it up on the live balls. Something the Wildcats need to improve on from last season and into this season is utilizing their pump fakes, utilizing their fake passes, and not be quite as predictable on offense. That'll help them open up some shots that weren't previously there for them.
Those big guys on the inside, they want to block shots. They
want the highlight plays, they do.
Yeah.
I can speak from experience on that subject. I've been on the butt end of those highlight plays more than once. Olahuse finding a stroke from the free throw line here.
Olahuse is 5 now. It's the Cats leading, not quite leading score. He's up there.
Wildcats still at about a 14-point deficit pretty regularly. See if they can pick up on defense. A bank 3 from number 20.
Kyle McCullough with a bank
3. Olahuse with the ball up here. Looking to make something happen, driving into the big man. Very tough shot.
Olahuse draws another foul.
Foul on number 11, Jake Bell.
It's his first. And the next foul is going to put the Cats in the double bonus.
Still 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the first half. Olahuse has been struggling a little bit from the charity stripe so far this game. Hopefully he can get back into that rhythm, knock down the rest of his shots for the remainder of this matchup. There you go, knocks down the next one.
O'Malley's going to pick up Neeson with the full court pressure, and in comes House.
Very
trying to create chaos there, get some turnovers.
Olahuse getting very aggressive inside, looking to hold his ground. Nothing's too easy there. Tough rotation up top. House isn't able to quite get there, and
another 3 for the Lakers. The Lakers got it back up to 19 points.
Wildcats looking to enter the second half with just a little momentum. Hopefully they're able to score on the next couple possessions. Knock that lead down.
And the block here by O'Connor.
Schmidt with an offensive board there, looking to get it back to Olahuse. Draws a foul.
That's his second. And the Cats are going to get 2 free throws.
Olahuse knocks the first one down there. It's nice to see.
So you think the Lakers on this next possession are going to try to hold and get a final shot?
Almost definitely. We'll see what the front court pressure looks like coming from the Wildcats. If they're able to rush them just a little bit, maybe get a loose ball, something like that, it'll be very beneficial for them to try and get another bucket before half.
Feldman's going to swing it over to McCullough.
There you go. Olahuse making a play but didn't quite get there.
Almost had it.
All right, almost last shot, almost certainly belonging to the Prior Lake Lakers here, looking to be pressured into something a little less comfortable. Floater, not going to fall. All right.
The clock didn't quite go off there. Seems like it'll stop at 1/10 of a second.
We will not be recording halftime, so see you guys in about 20 minutes.
That's what everybody wants.
Having a problem focusing. No focus.
This ain't live.
I mean, I can hear it fine now. It was just when it was in the one, it was like.
Basket 54 is served. Good play, team 4.
Dylan, you get good shots? Coming on ESPN?
Maybe.
This is for the Eagan thing at the school. Eagan AM. Thank you.
You get paid for that? I'm going to run the game really quick.
Yeah, I get paid for taking the class. That's how it works.
I never know. Very nice. Well, for class, it's like a full year class.
Yeah.
That's nice, right?
So how do you like ride this show with I had Brad do the first half of the game.
How'd you get them to?
15 seconds. Five seconds.
Welcome back. And the Cats to the Cats-Lakers game. And the Cats are currently down 18 points. So they kept it below 20 the entire first half. The Lakers' biggest lead being 19. But it's been a tough offensive start here for the Cats.
Be great to see them find their shot a little more often, see if they can take the extra pass, see if that deficit will decrease at all in the second half. If not, completely go away. We'd love to see a little comeback.
Yeah. And the Lakers are going to get the ball in the first half. It's full court pressure again for the Cats. O'Malley's going to take Neeson up top. He'll shut on Garcia at the elbow. Neeson for three. He's feeling it.
Very, very hot so far today. He's been productive from deep.
He's got 16 in the game. And back to the same zone here for the Lakers. House is going to throw it into
We're starting to
O'Malley.
find a little more rotation from these Wildcat offensive plays. Great old board there.
Hughes couldn't answer. O'Malley for three. He's had a tough game. It's going to stay Wildcat ball.
Finn's still cold. I'd love if they did a little more penetration for him. See if he can get an easy bucket, warm up a little bit.
If they can get Finn going, they've got 5 players out there who are capable of hitting a three.
They do. See if we can exploit that lower corner there. Looks like Jones might be a little mismatch for some of the faster guards in that side. So the Cats can find their offensive mismatches the same way they've been able to do it on defense. That would be very beneficial for them, just like that.
House
Perfect
gets
shot.
his corner three to rattle in, and the Wildcats have it back below 20. Mullins is going to beat Jones, and they got the dunk.
Jones with his first big dunk of the game, but looks like Prelake's going to take that timeout.
The Lakers are going to take a timeout up 20 now. We're not too much into the second half. Wonder what that one was about. I think they might try to rotate some JV players in, get some guys who don't typically get minutes going here.
That likely won't happen for a while, see if they can decrease this lead any further, but if it gets desperate, they'll try to mix it up with some of the playmakers from JV and see if somebody stands out. Right now, they're still sticking with that small lineup. It's been mixed results so far. Hopefully they're able to get some good penetration, get some good shots up, and decrease this lead.
One thing we didn't mention earlier is Schmidt, once he came in there in the first half, he stayed in there the entire game. The steal by O'Connor here. Casanova's going to get it right back.
Ooh. A little dicey on that other sideline there. Looks like the Cats going to walk away with possession.
Hey, good defense, 12. Smart.
You know, I think that fast-paced basketball is kind of aiding to the Cats there. They're having trouble against the Lakers' set defense, getting the ball inside. It's tough to rely on those threes. House, another one. No. See, the Cats weren't too worried about that offensive board there. They're trying to get back on defense.
They do need to keep the break at bay because the Lakers are very explosive when they have some open space. Possible foul in the corner. Didn't end up getting called. And the Wildcats lose the loose ball. Rolling out of bounds, though, they do give it to the Wildcats. So that's
Garcia's not happy with that call.
He is not.
And Schmidt's coming back in.
All right, look to see that energy jump up a little bit. They'll play tough inside, fight for those offensive boards. So hopefully this lead isn't going to stick around too long.
There he is. Mullins, you should be talking to him on that side.
Steal there by Neeson. Over to Mullins. But
Good
Hughes
transition defense from the Wildcats. I'd love to see that.
got back as soon as they saw that ball get tipped. Neeson over to O'Connor. Neeson's gonna drive over Schmidt. That's a nice move right there.
Neeson's been a definite standout in this game so far. He's been able to hit the shots from deep. He's gotten some good penetration, made some great passes, and that was just another example of his finishing ability. That was pretty incredible to see from a player who's undersized as it comes to his team, but able to make the plays.
Neeson again.
And one bucket. Looks like Wildcats might take a timeout here, try and stop the bleeding.
There it is.
Very impressive showing from number 2, Sam Neeson.
It's been nice to see him. He's picking up the slack for his teammates.
Absolutely.
While Garcia is quite under his season average. He's only 5 points, and he's in foul trouble with 3. He's only got 5 in the game. Really helping the Lakers out here.
Coming in the half, it seems as if the Wildcats did what they came out here to do, in the sense that they haven't allowed their big men to get too hot, score too much. They're both their top 2 leading scorers for the Lakers have been held pretty low so far. But what they needed to have done is kind of pick up the slack in the backcourt, help stop those guards from picking up 20 points from Neeson and even more from others. Missed free throw there.
Neeson couldn't complete the 3-point play. And O'Malley's going to bring it up. Almost had Schmidt there for a second on the block.
It's been interesting seeing the Wildcats with a mid-post on some of these breaks, because that's traditionally not where they'll put their big man, but it seems to have opened up a little space for that short corner runner.
I think the Cats are trying to run that high-low there, get behind the 3-2 zone.
Getting past the wingspan of Jones there can seem a little tough.
Olhus right in there.
Fine for Aiden Schmidt. Easy
sideline jumper, and he hits it. Schmidt's been pretty consistent in this game. It seems like the Lakers here are trying to get him to get that transition pass into Jones down low. Use that height when they can't double team him in transition.
All right, full pressure coming here. See if O'Malley can handle.
O'Malley's going to get trapped. He finds Olhus under the basket.
Nearly blocked, but managed to get a bucket. Lead back to 20. Lakers are running hard in transition. It's very tough to stop that.
Hillsham couldn't jump in front of the post pass to Garcia.
Trap coming up top here.
40. Now 20.
Olhus is going against Garcia. And an outlet pass from Jones
Wonderful
to Neeson.
look.
And Neeson's going to get fouled there by Hillsham.
A little sportsmanship down on the baseline there. Nice to see.
Carlson's going to come in for Olhus. Olhus currently got 9 points for the Wildcats.
I believe that leads the team.
And Prior Lake's going to come back with the pressure. Carlson versus Veldman. He's going to get trapped.
A little bit of tension here from the Prior Lake bench.
It's going to be on Veldman. That foul's right in front of the Prior Lake bench. They didn't seem too happy about it.
We're going to get a stand. Come on, work.
See what the Cats can get going here on offense. It looks like they're switching into an open set that runs cutters through the bottom side too. Tough.
House says that one got tipped.
Refs say no.
It's going to be a
Another
long
long ball.
pass.
It's going to be an and one dunk for Jones there. Very impressive reverse. Schmidt not quite able to hold his ground.
I think you're going to see that a lot. You're going to see that a lot there as the Cats try to pressure the Lakers there full court. They can get those one-on-one scenarios.
Those long bombs from the inbound is something that you rarely practice for, and so seeing that.
Jones just goes up like a wide receiver against some of those short guys.
Not being able to match on the vertical or on the height is going to limit.
Technical foul call on the Eagan coach.
Coach Peltier not happy about it.
I think he was arguing is that Jones kind of pushed him off on that big long pass here he had earlier.
This has been true from the free throw line, so.
And another half and another big Laker run.
Eagan up to 5 fouls already in the half, which is a staggering number given that we're only less than 7 minutes in.
Prior Lake's gonna get possession now after this. It's gonna be Veldman up top.
Prior Lake showing no signs of letting that lead slip. Egan's got to find some serious spurts on offense. So what can happen?
Lakers look like they're trying to take their time on this possession. Run the clock a little bit.
Jones looking for the ball inside Garcia in the high post. That's going to be something that they would rely on more in a game where they were
down low.
battling.
He's going to rise up over the Eagan defenders there and tip it in.
It's a little effortless for somebody of that ability and that size to just kind of play above the rim, above everybody else, especially on this undersized Eagan team. Jones running the break. That's not going to be good.
And a big dunk there in transition. Seems like the Lakers are starting to get rolling. Hillshine's going to swing up to Schmidt. O'Malley in the corner. O'Malley just can't get going.
Staying cold through the half, which is not a good sign for the Wildcats. Love to see hustle play from the Wildcats, try to pick up the energy, charge, dive, something like that.
Eagan wanted to trap on that play.
Garcia with an absolutely ridiculous off-balance shot.
And Garcia's starting to get going too. We're going to get a timeout here by the Wildcats trying to stop the Prior Lake run. So what do you think's changed here from their runs in the first half? This one now.
The Wildcats have an unfortunate habit of defeating themselves a little early, so hopefully they recognize the game's not over. They bring that energy from the middle of the first half that they had when they were, cheering from the bench, making hustle plays, and use that to decrease the lead rather than just being complacent in that the big dunks from Jones or the easy shots coming from Neeson. You got to just brush that kind of stuff off, otherwise it's going to be a tough half for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I feel like this run for the Lakers just got a lot more energy, Those dunks.
Can't let the Eagan energy die out even when you're down by a lot like this. Down by 35 when you're at 35.
The Wildcats is coming out small again.
Keeping Schmidt in, though, hopefully that'll help on the offensive rebounds that the Cats struggled with earlier in the game.
You're still getting pressure from the Lakers. They want to keep this lead. And
They do.
All their big players are still in. Trap here. It's going to be off Prior Lake, staying with blue.
Hands. Rotate.
Need that extra pass to beat this change.
Hands.
Carlson's out on the wing. He's going to throw it to Hillshine down in the corner. Hillshine's getting trapped. Throws it over to O'Malley.
Long skip. Need a more consistent rotation if they're going to find the shot that they're comfortable with.
O'Malley just doesn't look when he's catching the ball on the wing there. Doesn't look very confident to shoot.
Might be a sign that he's a little cold here.
House in the house for 3. Hits it. House has been one of the most reliable players for the Cats so far. And they got that big
Wildcats
pass.
have got to hustle back.
Oh, they're going to get a travel there.
Ooh, they called a travel on Jones there. That's not what I was expecting to see. Sam Davis is an electric scorer when he can get hot, so I'm sure that's what Coach Peltier of Eagan is really hoping to do here when he subbed him in.
House over to Davis on the wing now. Carlson's going to set the screen cut.
Being careless with the ball is not a good sign for the Cats here.
Hillshine's just going to trying to save the ball. Is going to end up a big
Another
dump
big
there
play.
by Garcia. Hillshine had Schmidt, but he just tried to dump that ball a little bit too deep.
Yeah, he didn't have eyes in the back of his head and can't exactly expect him to. Ooh, Cam Housett managed to steal that ball back and draw a foul.
That one's going to be on Colin O'Connor. It's his 3rd of the game.
In another game, Eagan might be able to take advantage of the foul trouble that they've started to get some of these Prior Lake players in, but in reality, it's not going to make a huge difference with this lead and that deep of a bench.
House, Schmidt up at the top of the key. He's going to hand it off to Carlson.
Looks to have been an elbow thrown there. Hopefully that was just incidental.
House again.
He's doing his thing. He's warming up.
Cats have it below 30.
Not the best long pass there. Got Jones a little too far outside, in my opinion.
Hillshine's pressuring Garcia up top. Garcia's driving. Seemed like it could have been a light foul, but still got bumped.
Call it on Cam House. They're going to keep him in as long as they can. That 3 foul number is not going to bother Coach Peltier too much.
Just trying to get any momentum started here. That works.
And Cam has been the only source of scoring for the only consistent source of scoring for the Wildcats this half. So it's going to be interesting if they stick with him. Looks like they will.
Garcia's going to hit the first.
Seeing Matt Verbeck, it's a fresh face on the floor so far. He hasn't played a lot this game.
He got into foul trouble earlier in the game. And we got Casanova coming in too. Little backdoor pass to O'Hughes. Davis for 3 in the corner.
There we go.
The Cats
Sam
have
hits
another
his
one.
3. That corner's been kind for the Wildcats so far.
The Cats have it to 30.
It's pretty clear that the coaching staff for the Wildcats has made Matt sticking on Jones here. He's not going to let that long pass be too effective.
Neeson answers.
Neeson showing no signs of slowing down, that's for sure.
House right around on the wing. Verbeck's just going to miss that one. I don't think Garcia got a piece of
Definitely
it.
effective.
Alley-oop. No. Neeson tried to throw that one up to Jones. It's not quite there. Tough
Everybody
to make
in
those
a blue
passes.
jersey is glad that one didn't connect, I'll tell you that.
Out. Excuse me, Carlson. Just dump it over to
Middle of the floor stayed very condensed
House
so
again.
far.
No.
Off the side of the backboard, not a good momentum sign. Let's see what Garcia decides to do.
O'Connor's open down low.
Good
And
patience
O'Connor's
there.
going to get Verbeck with that pump fake. You were saying that's just what the Cats need to do.
You know, it would be great to see them make some improvements in their decision making, but also just got to hit the shots and that'll come. Verbeck down
Casanova
low.
dumps it over to Verbeck.
Interesting right hand finish there from under the basket. It's a tough one to make.
Jones.
Sam
Davis
Davis
is
committing to that.
O'Connor for 3.
Ooh.
Eagan seems like they've been hot here. around the middle of the second half, but so is Prior Lake. It's tough to.
It's going to be hard to balance out Prior Lake being able to find a player that can make those kind of shots consistently. Game
Now,
switching to running time now.
got a 35-point lead for the Lakers, and unless it gets down below 30, the clock will not stop.
Only team timeouts are going to stop the clock at this point, and we're all hoping that the Wildcats are able to take some notes, make some improvements, and at least get something valuable out of the second half of this game. Keep everybody healthy, get some players some looks, and see what their offense is able to do.
Garcia's going to get the second chance opportunity there. He's going to finish.
Eagan bench clearly becoming frustrated.
Seems like most of Garcia's second chance points are just coming with those little tip-ins.
He's been able to play really acrobatically near the rim, which is something that he'll look to do at the next level as well. Great finish from Casanova, though.
Schuler, a long pass to Veldman. And he stepped over the line on that one.
Let's just get it in. Nick, go call for that. Get it in.
Aiden Schmidt switching back in for Verbeck there.
Hughes over on the baseline. Swing over to Carlson. Getting pressure there by Mullins. Hughes driving down. Carlson, corner three.
Good look.
Nope.
Schmidt battling down low, didn't quite get it.
It's going to be Prior Lake ball.
Fresh face for the Lakers on the floor. Taylor Flata.
I do believe that's the last we're going to see of Dawson Garcia for the day.
This looks to be the less played lineup for the Lakers. See if they can practice their chemistry when they're up by so much.
Mullins for three. And this Laker lead is nearing 40 now.
Mullins gets his first points of the game there.
Hughes goes up, finishes.
Good take, good take.
Mullins working on O'Malley.
Good defense on the cuts, but they got to pay attention to their rotations. There seem to be a little
elbow jumper.
Over rotating.
Didn't seem like the Cats blocked out there.
All right, Ole Hughes continuing to get that penetration that we were looking for earlier in the game. Better late than never.
Dive on the floor there by Ole Hughes. And Mullins is going to finish. That's going to be and one. Foul there on Casanova.
Mullins making a lot of his short time on the floor here.
That's his fifth. Casanova is done for the day.
Played hard. It's good to see that he was able to make use of his time at the very least. Two new faces for Eagan on the floor too. Max Robinson, a sophomore. Jack Stone, a junior. Guys that don't often get minutes on these varsity games. It's really nice to see them getting on the floor. They put in work for their JV game. They earned their way up here. See if they can make any use of their time on the floor.
O'Malley with the defensive board. He's going to run it in transition. O'Malley's
getting some solid screen action for the Wildcats offense. I think we're all just hoping it doesn't get chippy at all during the end. Sometimes games like this have the tendency to do that.
A lot of new faces here in this substitution.
JV lineups for both teams have entered the game at this point. Just hoping to keep everybody healthy, get a little more experience for these younger guys.
Ward's going to dish it over to Robinson.
All three of the sophomores in the JV varsity program are on the floor. It's nice to see a brighter future here for those guys. Proven every year should get them far.
The Lakers.
Robinson
back in
thought about a
transition.
charge there, but managed to get the loose ball, so that's good.
So we got Robinson up top. He's going to dish it over to Stone. Stone's going to drive here. Going to be foul on number 24 for the Lakers. That is Nathan Bach.
Stone does not want to shy away from the body. He's very good at the drive and draw. So that's something they may look to take advantage of at both the JV and varsity level in the next coming games.
Stone hits a first.
Puts him on the board.
Two for two at the line for the Wildcats.
Great job by Stone taking advantage of that.
Ward's picking up Prior Lake full court.
These young guys want to do a little something while they're here, so we'll see if they manage to take the lead down at all.
Stone.
Lakers looking to make a deep bench substitution.
Get the timeout here for the Lakers.
4 guys in, 4 guys out.
This is just a timeout to get some new faces and substitutions.
Wildcats looking to do the same.
Danko, Keel, and Schmitter are now in for the Wildcats. High Lake swinging the ball around up top. Gonna throw it into the low post. You got the guard Keel down there playing big man defense. Another offensive board here for the Cats. Stone with the block.
Stone's got active hands on defense, something you like to see from a mid-sized guard slash forward.
Danko up tops.
Love to see a screen there from Danko rather than just a brush, but Stone with a great take, but didn't quite fall.
I think you could argue there he got bumped.
Off balance.
Schmitter tried to get the steal on that one. Those steals are a risky play.
Lakers love seeing the younger guys get some time here, get some points on the board for the team.
Step back on it.
Nelson from the corner.
Hits it. So if you're looking at this from the Wildcats' point of view, I mean, they scored 50 points in this game.
It's not where they wanted to be, clearly, but they don't have to go into the locker
Schmitter
room
gets the steal.
fully disappointed. They got the Prior Lake big men in foul trouble early, kept them to a pretty low scoring. Both goals I'm sure they had coming into the game. It's just the guys that you don't game plan for sometimes.
There's a depth, you think, of the Lakers this time.
Lakers will definitely have a successful season with the bench that they have put together, as well as just the inability to play against guys like Garcia and Jones while still seeing Mullins hit those threes and being able to have Neeson kind of, you know, clean up when it comes to all the backcourt play.
Yeah, and the Cats are coming out of a tough stretch of their schedule above 500, which I'm sure you don't really want to be 6-5. The foul is going to be called there. It's going to look like it's going to be on Dante Keel.
Running time should probably end on this set of free throws here. But they,
Stop it. Play this game out.
A valiant effort from the Wildcats. Lakers came in and performed exactly as they were hoping to, just in a little bit of a different way. Wildcats will almost certainly play the Lakers again sometime later this season. They will hopefully learn from this game, see what they can do on the road.
Efforts goes 1 for 2 at the line. Danko gets the rebound. Going to throw it out to Schmitter. The final seconds. Steal by the Lakers.
Oh, ball thrown out of bounds by Prior Lake. This game is over.
That looks like it's going to be the game.
All right.
So the final score is the Prior Lake Lakers 86, Eagan Wildcats 51.
It's been a pleasure.